So guys, the other day, I got this particular article sent to me on CNN Brazil. It is about a YouTube colleague, a buddy of mine by the name of Austin Holloman. Now, if you guys know, Austin Holloman is a burgeoning YouTuber who's gotten big over the last year. And I started sharing some of his TikToks, and those videos are going viral, so he got a lot of subscribers. And then he's traveling the world, and I think overall he's a very nice guy, right? But he really loved Brazil, and he was a barber out in, I believe he was living in, is it Dallas, Texas? And then he started traveling the world, and as you know, he had this one video in Brazil in which he went out and he asked a lady, like, hey, would you, kiss me or something like that, or would you go home with somebody like me? And again, he didn't grab the lady or nothing or do anything sexual. He just did that, right? Then there was a myriad of responses from Brazilian feminists. And I want to just read you what they're seeing in Brazil. And it says, the Public Ministry of Bahia started this Monday an investigation to investigate an alleged practice of the crime of sex tourism by the North American YouTuber Austin Holloman. Between the end of 2022 and the beginning of 2023, Holloman published a series of videos through the streets of Salvador in which he reports how easy it would be to maintain the relations with a woman in Brazil. In one case, he talks about how he was walking down the street and was approached by a woman, and after 5 seconds, they were kissing. According to him, this would be normal in Brazil. Okay? Now, the public's office says it has instituted a procedure to investigate the alleged practice of sex tourism by him. The information is being duly analyzed for the adoption of appropriate measures. Now, let me talk about this. There is nothing that I believe he did that was wrong. As far as it was, bad taste and judgment, right, of what he did. It wasn't well thought out, and he probably didn't think that it was going to be received very well. But sex tourism, there's no evidence of him having sex there. I know prostitution is legal there. But I want you to see how people see themselves and how they see you. See, a lot of times as black men, we will say, all right, yeah, we got to get rid of, he's tired of dealing with sisters and stuff like that. We want to deal with these foreign women. And I get all of that. But at the same time, they don't look at you as one of them. And we are never going to get around that as black men. Okay? And this is why other communities have something that we don't, despite their problems. This is one of the reasons why, as a black man, if you come and want to date somebody from Poland or from Europe or from a lot of Asian countries, they're going to force you to be somebody to take their daughter. You know what I'm saying? They live by certain rules and codes of ethics. That's why you never see that many, for the most part, a lot of black men with like Somalian women or Indian women or Chinese women, because other groups believe in protecting their people like that. Even if this is happening. So he can never go back here. He would feel like his life is in danger. And on trumped up charges, they would try to put this guy in prison for a video that went viral in the wrong way. Okay? And as a black man, you got to see the world for what it is, man. You got limitations, especially overseas. Let me tell you something. I'm living over here in Africa for almost a year now. After I graduated I came out here, was setting up shop. I just didn't tell everybody. But even though I'm black and they black, it's certain things I just can't do, man. I don't care if I am an American or if I do operate things out here. It's certain guidelines that you got to operate within. Okay. And you got to understand your position, where you at. And a lot of brothers got to be careful, man. I see a lot of brothers, like this one dude in particular, man. This is one guy. He makes a lot of the videos in Dominican Republic. Every video, this guy has a Dominican chick in Sasua with the butt showing, like stuck out. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna call a guy out, but if you've seen the guy, you know he's next. You know the guy, you know, like I said, you know the brother hated on me a little bit before, but it's okay, right? Every photo the brother is showing somebody out there that's like looking like that, and I'm like, bruh, like, what are you doing, man? Like, why every video do you got somebody, you know, got the camera behind the girls' booties and all this? And that might be how they living. That's true enough, right? But at the same time, them people don't want you showing them how they living out there, because all they gonna do is go through all your videos and be like, yeah, man, bruh doing X, Y, and Z. This is what bruh's doing out here. And he's promoting sex tourism. And all they got to do is go back and look at your videos and see what you're doing. It might not be that you're doing that. But now if you got the camera walking behind the girl's butt, you know what I mean? You some of you brothers look like perverts, like you never had women before, man. And you don't have no kind of conception of where you at, man. Like, like some of y'all making the block hot. There was one situation I'm not gonna talk about, right? I'm not gonna call the name, but it was some brothers that went out there. Real talk, right? Y'all had went out there to Sasua. This is about like 4 years ago. It was a brother that's an African American brother, and there was a somewhat of, I want to say, a party, right? You had these African American brothers out there, and some other brothers through this party, and they had the girls twerking out there, slapping the girl on the butt cheeks and all this other type of stuff. And so somehow one of y'all thought it was smart to put it up on YouTube. Man, look, almost got the dudes. It was an African American dudes, a restaurant. It was that damn near got his shit shut down, right? And I'm thinking, man, like, what are y'all brothers doing, man? Like, some of this stuff, like, okay, you going, like, I'm gonna tell you like this: when you overseas, bro, you're gonna get women, right? It's just what it is. You're gonna go, women gonna talk to you. You're gonna get women doing things for you and all kind of stuff. I get it, right? But now a lot of that stuff that y'all do out there, y'all, it's okay when you're getting views or you showing somebody else, but you're not looking at how they're gonna look at it. There are people not gonna want you showing their women looking like that. And even though if it's an honest mistake, it's enough as an honest mistake to get your ass killed. You feel what I'm saying? So a lot of you brothers, man, y'all playing with fire out here, man. And I know that Austin, I really believe, like, you know, he was not trying to do that on purpose. I know that for a fact. But look, now they're trying to make an example out the dude. And he loved Brazil. Can't ever go back, though. Ever. So 20-something years old, can't go back. And to be real, like, there'll be a yeah lesson to y'all. You know what I mean? Because people gonna put you in an exploiting women thing, and it's always gonna look bad. Always. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. We're out.